Charles to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the ground, here's a 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw is Sanders. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now a give, right side. Brady. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Dolphins now at 2-5 to start play. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Howard. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Howard. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
70.
Howard off the play fake. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Still 2nd down.
Okay,
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
There we go.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Smith. This one complete to Christian Kirk. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And touchdown. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Blues are on the board first here this afternoon. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise. To me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
Got him back. The pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he faked it with a jump. Now he's got some room.
Got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit down.
Motion man left is Kirk.
Gino now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. Pass for 20. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Dante Thornton.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Ruby able to add the PAT.
And it's now 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Miami set to take over.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Muscles him off. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4.
They try again on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Look at this defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Howard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Once again, it's Genty.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown! Ashton Genty, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is up to 18 now. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
And he returns this to the 22. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Howard finds Johnston. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they were able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension. And I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now. Doesn't have to worry about not having a team. He's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah, I think he feels pretty good about this whole deal.
Check that. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Brady. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Steady.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brady. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they'll switch it up here. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Howard. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Dolphins.
Operating from the gun. Howard. Over the middle, complete. That's Hartman. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Here now, second and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw is Smith. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Smith. That one to the sideline with a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Now Gino. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Smith now to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down with a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. First down, it's Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Smith going to try and run with it. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. He finds his man, complete. It's Harper. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off play action. Howard. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowers. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
After the run, Smith going to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard.
Throwing now is Gino. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Genty. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll sneak it with Smith. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Working to put a drive together.
Ready?
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
So no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And caught up. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect 2nd half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Now Smith. A quick hitter complete. It's Myers.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That's in the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down.
9 yards. That's good for a Tokyo 1st down.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
He's going to let it go again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ashton Genty. He scored on the ground and through the air. His guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will start. A touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Dolphins 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. Back to throw. Howard. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hartman. 63 yards receiving for him now. That last catch good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Off the bootleg. Howard. Complete to Johnston here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
It's second and 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Howard. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Quentin Johnston, 32 yards. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the ball.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This 2nd and 4. On the option, it's Smith himself.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun, Smith. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be
linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A run out of the gun with Genty. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
To throw is Howard. Throwing to start the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Howard to throw from his end zone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
18,
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
got it. Ready?
Now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 strike. 65 feet. 65 feet.
Looking to throw. Howard.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Okay,
So
ready?
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Howard.
He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw again.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jerome Bentley.
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them.